The massive holiday eShop sale is finally here. There's a ton of games on sale, and of course, I've gathered the highlights for ya. I got over 90 plus games to talk about today. It's going to be a huge video for sure, so let's not delay things and just get right into the list. Streets of Rage 4 from Dotemu is one of the best beat-em-up games for the system. The gameplay is a lot of fun, there's a number of characters to use and unlock, with each one feeling unique, and the game has a lot of replay value. Absolutely a solid game without a doubt, and it's on sale for a brand new low price of $9.99 on the eShop for the holiday season. 30XX is a roguelike action platformer that has gameplay inspired by the Mega Man games, particularly the ZX series, and it's absolutely awesome. The gameplay is good, it's filled with lots of action and challenge, and it's noteworthy for the fact that every time you play, the levels, items, and powers will change throughout, so you get a new experience every time you play. Plus, it has multiplayer, both local and online. It's on sale at the lowest price it's ever been, at $9.99 until January 2nd. Hades is a fantastic roguelike dungeon crawler for the Nintendo Switch. The gameplay is top-notch, with fast and fluid combat, and a wide variety of weapons, abilities, and upgrades to obtain and experiment with. It's an addicting game to play, with loads of secrets to uncover, as well as challenges to complete. Also, it's a beautiful looking game too. It's largely considered by many to be one of the best roguelikes for the system. It's back on sale on the eShop at $9.99 until January 9th. Might and Magic: Class of Heroes is a puzzle role-playing game that has gameplay that is similar in concept to games like Puzzle Quest and Critter Crunch, while also using elements of turn-based games. Players will need to move their troops and units around in order to combine them for attacking, defending, and to activate abilities. The Definitive Edition includes multiplayer for both local and online play, and it also includes the I Am a Boss DLC that allows you to play as the game's villains. It's on sale at a brand new low price at $9.89. The fantastic Park Sim Jurassic World Evolution is one of the best games ever to feature the Jurassic Park license. It's also one of the best park and management sim games around. Build parks on multiple islands, research and discover new dinosaurs, and somehow make money at the same time. That's the whole point of this game, and it's really good and addictive. The Complete Edition includes a lot of content, all the updates and DLC that add a lot of new stuff to play with, including loads of new dinosaurs and additions and the ability to freely create a park at will beyond the main mode. If you like park sims and management sims and dinosaurs, then there is no reason not to pick this game up. It's on sale at a brand new low price of $5.99. That is a steal. Panzer Paladin's gameplay takes a little bit from a bunch of different games. Includes mechanics from Mega Man with its level choosing and boss structure. It's got elements from DuckTales with some of the gameplay, and it even includes elements from the Castlevania series and the Blaster Master series. The gameplay has a lot of inspiration from a ton of sources, but it combines it all together in a fun experience that is a blast to play. It's a good 2D action game, and one that's worth playing, and a bit of a challenge too. It's back on sale for $7.99, which is the lowest price it's ever been in over a year and a half. Gravity Circuit's gameplay features elements from many classic games like Ninja Gaiden, Bionic Commando, Mega Man, and even to a degree, classic beat-em-up games. Yeah, it's a crazy mix for sure, but the gameplay is fast and very fluid, and it gives you plenty of options for taking down foes. It's a really cool action platformer that is just fantastic from start to finish, throughout all its stages. It's an excellent game. It's on sale for a brand new low price of $13.19 until January 4th. Combining elements of the Metal Slug series and the Contra games, Blazing Chrome is a lot of fun. It's a blast to play through with its non-stop action and epic boss battles, and it even has multiplayer co-op support, like all good run-and-gun games should have. Do you love run-and-gun games? Really love them? Then you gotta check this out. It is a must-get. It's on sale for $5.09, which is a brand new low price for it on the eShop. Chasm is an action platformer and a Metroidvania one at that, where you're tasked with exploring a mine to discover why the townspeople nearby have all disappeared. The gameplay is inspired by Castlevania Symphony of the Night with similar combat mechanics. The layout of the world map is unique each time you play. I liked it when I played it many years ago, and it's super cheap to get right now. It's just $3.99 from the eShop sale. Pizza Tower is an absolutely crazy, over-the-top game with a cartoon art style to match. It has gameplay that takes inspiration from various platformers from the 90s, particularly the Wario Land games. I haven't yet personally played the game, but from what I can tell from critic reviews and word of mouth, this game is considered by many to be one of the best indie games to arrive on Switch this year. It's on sale for the first time ever on the eShop for $14.99. The Rumblefish Plus is an updated version of the Japanese arcade fighting game from developer Dimps that includes new features like online multiplayer with rollback netcode and a full-fledged training mode with recording options. It's on sale for just $2.39 for the first time ever. That's super cheap for an arcade fighting game. Shinobi no GRATA is a ninja action game that is inspired by those classics that could be found on consoles and in arcades back in the day. And this one seems like a game that everyone is sleeping on. It's a hidden gem for sure. The gameplay is great. Players can use 7 different shinobi weapons to fight back the demons and enemies, and there's a lot of fun variety to the stages too. It's on sale for a brand new low price this holiday, $10.49 until January 9th. Retro City Rampage DX is what I'd imagine GTA would be, if it was on the NES. Featuring gameplay that is very much inspired by the earlier overhead-style GTA games, you're going to need to shoot, rob, and blast your way through the city to complete various missions. It is a treat of a game, filled with lots of humor and a ton of video game references too. At just $3.49, it's super cheap to get right now, and it's a great value. Shakedown Hawaii acts like a semi-sequel, taking the top-down gameplay to the 16-bit era. Featuring destructible environments, over 200 accessible buildings, and a much bigger map to explore, Shakedown Hawaii is a blast to play, and together with Retro City Rampage, it's a fantastic 1-2 punch for the Switch. Both games are some of my favorite open-world indie games of all time. This is on sale for just $3.49 as well. Frogun is an old-school style 3D platformer where you play as Renata, a young adventurer who's on a quest to save her parents. Players will need to master the use of the Frogun, a frog-shaped gun, to not only attack enemies, but also to help Renata traverse the stages with the gun's super sticky tongue ability. I really like this one, even though at times the challenge can make me want to throw a controller out the window. But hey, I did say it was a old school style platformer. There's lots of collectibles to find and secrets to encourage replayability in this one. It's down to a new low price for the holiday. It's 50% off until January 6th. Alba, a wildlife adventure, is a chill and relaxing open world game where you explore an island while also trying to assist and save the wildlife on it. This game won a lot of praise for its message and gameplay. If you like the Pokemon Snap games, then you'll like this one, though instead of being tied to a route, you're given the ability to explore as you wish. It's on sale for a brand new low price of $3.99 this holiday season. If you're a fan of classic platformers, especially of the Donkey Kong Country game variety, and are looking for a solid platformer to get for the Switch, then you should check out Kaze and the Wild Masks. Its gameplay is similar to the DKC games, and it's a solid adventure as you play as Kaze and use their various mask powers throughout the 30+ levels within the game. It's on sale at a brand new low price in the eShop of just $3.99. Honestly, it's a no-brainer at that price for platformer fans. Teslagrad is a popular puzzle platformer where players control a young boy who uses magnetism and electromagnetic powers to explore a deserted tower that's full of traps and danger. It's a game that will test your reflexes as well as your brain power with its very tricky puzzles, and overall, it's a really good game. The original game is on Switch, but there is a remastered version, which was released late last year, that comes with upgraded visuals and quality of life changes. It's on sale for a brand new low price of just $1.99 on the eShop. Teslagrad 2 was also released last year, and the gameplay expands further with the electromagnetism powers that were introduced in the first one, as well as it incorporates elements of Metroidvania games. In this game, you play as Lumina, who must use her electric magnetism powers as a Teslamancer to try to return home. As she journeys on her adventure, she'll gain upgrades to her powers, take on bosses, and of course, solve many puzzles. Teslagrad 2 is a pretty solid game too, and super cheap. It's just $1.99, like the first game. Golf Story is a much-loved indie game that combines adventure story and RPG elements with the gameplay of golf. It's similar in a lot of ways to the Game Boy Color version of Mario Golf, both in concept and gameplay. It won a lot of praise for its characters, story, and overall gameplay. It's pretty good. At $2.99, that's a steal for one of Switch's best indie games. All You Need Is Help is a relatively new game from the same developers of the Pixel Junk Monster series. It's a multiplayer-only game where you play as cube-shaped creatures and must work together to solve puzzles. This one seems like a lot of fun, and the game supports local and online play. The developers behind the Pixel Junk Monsters games have been known for making some solid games, and this one seems like another quality game by them. It's on sale for $13.99 for the first time ever on the eShop. One of my favorite racing games for the system, GRATA Autosport, is on sale for $19.99, which is the first time it's been that cheap in a long time. Feral Interactive, the developers of the game, did a wonderful job making it run like a dream on the system, with different graphics modes, including an option for 60 FPS, while also providing a lot of neat options for Switch owners to tailor the experience to their needs. I consider this one to be one of the very best racing games you can get on the system. New Super Lucky's Tale is a good 3D platformer, and it's honestly one of the better ones on the system. Lucky has a variety of moves up his sleeve for players to use. There's lots of secrets and collectibles to find, as well as many challenges, puzzles, and mini-games to try to beat and complete. It's a joy to play, and if you love 3D platformers, especially from the PS2 or GameCube era, then you should definitely give this a go. It's on sale for the lowest price it's ever been on the eShop at $5.99. BAKERU is another good 3D platformer, and this one is developed by Goodfeel. Yes, that Goodfeel have developed and worked on several games for Nintendo. This game is a spiritual successor to Konami's Goemon series that has you on a quest to save Japan from the crazy festival troops that have it under its control. You need to use BAKERU's drumming powers and magical transforming abilities to explore all the stages, find all the collectibles, and more importantly, to teach the bad guys a lesson. This game is fun as heck. It's a quality, Nintendo-like platformer for the system. Go check out the demo, it'll give you a good taste on what this game is about. It's on sale for the first time ever for $27.99 on the eShop. MEGATON MUSASHI W Wired is a hidden gem of a game from Level 5. It's an action RPG where you pilot giant mechs to battle against kaiju-like monsters. The gameplay in this one looks amazing. It's fast and fluid. The game features a ton of classic legendary robots from anime history, like Mazinger Z, Getter Robo, and Votez V, and you'll be able to collect their mechs and use parts to customize your own mech. Oh, and there's multiplayer too, through local play and up to 6 players through online play. The sale that it had months ago is finally back. It's on sale for $24.99, while the deluxe edition, which includes extra content to customize your mech and a digital art book, is on sale for $34.99. While I don't know too much about Cardfight Vanguard Deer Days, I haven't played it myself personally, but judging by the user reviews from places like Steam and such, this seems to be a pretty popular anime-style card game. So I figured to give it a shout out here, since there might be someone out there watching that might have this game on their wish list. It's currently on sale on the eShop for 50% off for the first time ever at $34.99. Oh, and there is a demo on the eShop too. Feel free to check that out. HEBEREKE, otherwise known as Ufouria the Saga, is an NES game from legendary developer Sunsoft. In this game you control a penguin-like creature named Hebe who must gather his friends and use their powers to save the world from an alien invasion. It's a little bit of a Metroidvania style game, but overall, it's a pretty fun 8-bit game, and the gameplay actually holds up quite well. The HEBEREKE Enjoy Edition includes the classic Famicom version of the game, with a new English translation, along with a bunch of modern features, like a new speedrun mode and online leaderboards. It's a must-get in my view for NES fans, or fans of the original game. It's on sale for $6.99 via the latest eShop sale. Earlier this year, HEBEREKE got a sequel of all things, in the form of Ufouria 2, The Saga. Featuring graphics that have a storybook art style, the gameplay finds players controlling Hebe again, while trying to find his friends to team up with them to again, well, save the day. The gameplay expands a bit on the formula, thankfully, with courses that change each time you play. It's a pretty fun and easygoing game that reminds me a bit of Nintendo platformers such as Yoshi's Woolly World. It's on sale for a brand new low price of $12.49. The retro Mystery Club games pretty much play like the NES Famicom Detective Club games, and honestly, I think that's kinda cool. Retro style aside, these are some solid mystery games set in 1980s Japan with a number of episodes to complete. Considering they're now being sold for just $1.99 each for the first time ever, I say if you love mystery or adventure games, then consider picking these up. For a couple bucks, you can't go wrong. Retro Ravengers is by the same developers of the Mystery Club games, and this is a really solid 16-bit style action platformer. You gotta master each of the characters' different powers, as well as learn to adapt to the ever-changing mechanics throughout the game. It may be retro in style, but the game is anything but plain. For $1.99 for the first time ever, I think this one is a no-brainer if you like retro-style games. The Portal games are classics. They have received near universal praise for their gameplay. The Portal Companion Collection on Switch is an excellent way to enjoy these games on console. They look great on the system, they control great, and the collection even has the online co-op of Portal 2 included. If you like puzzle games, then this is a no-brainer at just $4.99. If you like Pokemon or monster collecting and battling and need something to hold you out until the next Pokemon game comes out, then consider picking up the Nexomon plus Nexomon Extinction Complete Collection. This includes the 2 Nexomon games that feature gameplay that is very similar to the Pokemon games, and they are solid games. For less than $9, you'll get 2 very fun games. Axiom Verge is a classic indie Metroidvania featuring sci-fi horror vibes and very good gameplay. It's pretty awesome, and the sequel is solid too. If you've been wanting to pick up the games for the Switch, well, now is a good time. The bundle that contains both games is on sale for a brand new low price of $7.99. Shovel Knight Treasure Trove is a pretty awesome collection of action platformers. This collection includes the game that started it all. It also has Shovel Knight Plague of Shadows, it has Shovel Knight Spectre of Torment, and it has Shovel Knight King of Cards. In addition, there's a 5th game included called Shovel Knight Showdown, where you can control your favorite knight and face off against other players through local play or go through story mode. This bundle includes additions such as a challenge mode, the ability to body swap between the knights, co-op play, and more. It's on sale for $19.99 until January 6th. The S-Tribute series, or ports of Sega Saturn games, which themselves mostly consist of arcade-style games. Puzzle Bobble 2X / Bust a Move 2 Arcade Edition and Puzzle Bobble 3 / Bust a Move 3 S-Tribute is a collection that contains both ports of the classic arcade puzzle games, with new modes and options. It's a great little collection, and it's on sale for a brand new low price of $7.94. Konami has a number of collections on sale in the eShop currently. The Castlevania Anniversary Collection includes a ton of 8-bit and 16-bit Castlevania games, including the 3 NES games, Super Castlevania 4, Castlevania Bloodlines, the first 2 Game Boy games, and Kid Dracula, a spin-off. It even includes the Japanese versions of these games. It's on sale for $3.99. The Castlevania Advance Collection includes the 3 excellent Game Boy Advance games, plus Dracula X for the Super Nintendo. The collection includes some quality of life features, a gallery mode, and even has the option to choose between the American, European, and Japanese versions of each game. This is on sale in the eShop at a brand new low price of $9.99. The Castlevania Dominus Collection, the newest collection of the 3, includes the 3 DS games, plus a redesigned version of the arcade game. The games have been updated for play on a single screen, quality of life features have been added, and much more. The Castlevania Dominus Collection is on sale for the first time ever at $19.99. If you aim to pick up all 3 collections, then consider picking up the Castlevania Collections Bundle, which allows you to save even more considering it's on sale for $31.89. The Contra Anniversary Collection has just about every 8-bit and 16-bit game in the series too, plus the 2 arcade games. It has the Japanese versions of some of the games included as well. This is on sale for $3.99. The Arcade Classics Anniversary Collection contains the arcade games Scramble, Twin Bee, Nemesis, also known as Gradius, Salamander, also known as Life Force, Typhoon, also known as Ajax, Vulcan Venture, also known as Gradius 2, Thundercross, and Haunted Castle. It's pretty much a shoot-'em-up collection plus Haunted Castle, so if you don't like shoot-'em-ups, you'll probably not like this, but if you do, then it's a steal at $3.99. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Cowabunga Collection, includes both Turtles arcade games, the Sega Genesis and Mega Drive games, and it even has the Game Boy games included too. In addition, there's online multiplayer for some of the games, as well as local multiplayer, and it even has the Japanese versions of the games included. It's $15.99 via its latest eShop sale. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge Ultimate Edition includes the wonderful beat-em-up game, plus the DLCs, Dimension Shell Shock and Radical Reptiles, and these add new characters and content to an already excellent game. If you have yet to pick up the game on Switch, then getting the Ultimate Edition is the way to go. It's on sale for $23.09. Digital Eclipse pretty much has their entire catalog of games on sale at this time. Tetris Forever, which just came out, includes over 15 classic Tetris games, plus an interactive documentary timeline, a standard feature in Digital Eclipse's Gold Master Series, which was something that was first introduced in the Atari 50th Anniversary Collection. This is on sale for the first time ever on the eShop for $27.99. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Rita's Rewind, a game that literally just came out this month, is on sale for the first time ever at $27.99. This game aims to bring the franchise back to the world of beat-em-ups, with gameplay inspired by TMNT Shredder's Revenge. What's noteworthy at some points is the game breaks up the traditional beat-em-up gameplay by adding in shooting and driving sequences. Atari Flashback Classics has 150 games in all. It has a ton of Atari 2600 games, some 5200 games, and a number of arcade games, with online leaderboard support and achievements to earn. It's a good pickup for those who really love the old school, and I mean the old school, video games. It's on sale for a new low price of $13.99 via the holiday sale. The Namco Museum Archives Volume 1 collection includes 10 Namco NES and Famicom classics, plus a brand new game. It has Dig Dug, Dragon Buster, Dragon Spirit, Galaxian, Mappy, Pac-Man, Sky Kid, Splatterhouse, Renpaku Graffiti, The Tower Duraga, and Xevious. It also has Pac-Man Championship Edition, an 8-bit version of the popular game made to work with the original NES hardware in mind. It's a solid 8-bit collection for $4.99. The Double Dragon and Kunio-kun Retro Brawler Bundle is a collection of 18 NES and Famicom games for the Switch. This has all 3 Double Dragon games, Renegade, Super Dodgeball, Crossing the Boys, Street Challenge, and the legendary River City Ransom. But it also has a bunch of classic games that were previously unreleased in America, and they've all been officially translated into English for the first time ever. You get access to the original versions of these games, plus a brand new, quality up version, basically a newer version that has improved in-game mechanics and commands, and in some cases, improved performance. This is another solid 8-bit collection for the Switch, and a darn good deal at $9.19. If you like shooters, then I got you covered for the next round of games. Doom plus Doom 2 is the updated release that replaces the original Switch versions. This includes a ton of additions and improvements, as well as support for cross-platform multiplayer for up to 16 players, and it also has built-in mod support. This is on sale for $3.99. The Quake plus Quake 2 Enhanced Bundle contains both Quake games, fully enhanced and revamped for consoles, with the original and new expansion packs included, new modes, online multiplayer with cross-play support, and lots more. This is on sale for $3.99 too. The Turok Trilogy Bundle, which includes the first 3 Turok games that originally came out for the N64 and PC back in the day, is on sale for $17.99. This is a brand new low price for it on the eShop. These are great remasters, they look great, are still retaining the classic style, and they play even better now than ever since they fully support modern controls. Plus you get the games for less than what the third game itself is going for on the sale. You can't beat that, the bundle is a heck of a deal. Dying Light is a fantastic zombie survival game that has you fighting off enemies while performing parkour in order to survive and complete your missions. The Definitive Edition, which includes all the DLC ever released for the game, all the content, expansions, everything. In addition, it has gyro aiming support, as well as local multiplayer and online multiplayer support too. It runs well on the system, has all the content, and is a terrific value at its brand new low price of $7.49 via the holiday sale. The Zombie Army games, a spin-off of the Sniper Elite series, are some pretty good horror-themed games. They have you working solo, or with others, blasting away the undead army and demons in some over-the-top mayhem. Oh, and yes, these games have the classic X-ray that the Sniper Elite series is known for too. Zombie Army Trilogy is on sale for a new low price of $5.24, and Zombie Army 4, which is one of my favorite shooters on the system, is on sale for a new low price of $9.99. Zombie Army 4 for Switch even includes the first season expansion pass for free, which adds 3 additional levels to the game. Don't sleep on these two if you're looking for some good shooters for the Switch. These are some of the better ones, and they are a steal at those prices. When it comes to big sales, you best believe Sega and Atlas are going to be there and have a ton of their games on sale. Here's the highlights. Yakuza Kiwami, the first Yakuza game and Like a Dragon game to come out for the Switch, gets its first sale on the eShop. It's $14.99 now, $5 off. I've played this game like twice over on other platforms, and I'm sure that's the case for many others, but hey, a Yakuza game is finally on the Switch. That simply means it's just a good excuse to play it all over again. Yeah, it's pretty simple like that. All the M2 developed Sega Ages games are on sale again for $2.39. Highlights include the JRPG classic Phantasy Star, the first 2 Sonic games, Outrun, and Virtua Racing, with its 8-player multiplayer option. These games are all excellent ports, and they come with a bevy of features that make these versions the best way to play. The Persona JRPGs, some of the best JRPGs you could ever play, are on sale for pretty cheap. Persona 3 and 4 are on sale for $11.99 each. A bundle of the two can be picked up for less than $20 for even more savings. Persona 5 Royal is on sale for $23.99 on the eShop, but just like for Black Friday, a lot of the online retailers have the digital version for the Switch on sale for $14.99, so make sure to check that out first. If you're looking for something more action-oriented, then check out Persona 5 Arena Ultra Max. Their fantastic fighting game from Arc System Works. It features characters from Persona 4 and 3, and it's back on sale for $8.99. Square Enix has a bunch of games on sale for the holiday, with a few noteworthy games going for brand new low prices. Octopath Traveler is on sale for just $23.99, that's a brand new low price for that, and its strong sequel, Octopath Traveler 2, is on sale for a brand new low price of $29.99. For less than the price of a brand new game, you can get 2 fantastic JRPGs featuring that great HD 2D engine. Romancing Saga 2, Revenge of the Seven, which is a full-on 3D remake of the Super Nintendo game, is on sale for a brand new low price of $37.99. This game literally just came out in October. It's crazy that it's already on sale. There's a demo on the eShop, and from what I played of it, I really liked it. The Final Fantasy 1-6 Pixel Remastered Collection is back on sale in the eShop for $56.24. The first 2 Final Fantasy games are on sale for $8.99 each, and games 3-6 are on sale for $13.39 each. Finally, Chrono Cross, the Radical Dreamers Edition, is back at $7.99. I love Chrono Cross, and I feel like this version is a great way to experience the game now, especially since they fixed all the issues that this version had when it first came out. Yeah, it was a bit of a mess, but now it's rock solid. $8 is a good deal to experience this classic in a much better light. Koei Tecmo pretty much has most of their games on the eShop for sale, but for time's sakes, I'm just going to point out a few highlights that you should be aware of. The Atelier series, the JRPG series that features a heavy emphasis on alchemy and crafting in their games, has had one heck of a run on Switch, where pretty much every game has been a solid entry. And some games, like the Atelier Ryza games, are considered to be some of the very best RPGs you can get on the system. Speaking of the Ryza series, all 3 games are on sale for brand new low prices on the eShop. Ryza 1 is on sale for $17.99, while the sequel is on sale for $20.99. The third game is on sale for $32.99. If you've ever been curious about checking out the series, then you should start out with the Ryza games. They're some of the best games in the entire series. Ninja Gaiden Master Collection is on sale for a brand new low price in the eShop as well. It's going for $23.99. This contains remastered versions of Ninja Gaiden Sigma, Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, and Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge, as well as most of the DLC that originally came out for the games. EA Games has some of their games on sale for the holiday, including some solid bets for the Switch that can be had for relatively cheap. The racing game, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered, is on sale for a brand new low price of $6.79 in the eShop. The Remastered Edition looks pretty good on Switch. It has all the DLC too, as well as cross-platform multiplayer. I love it when games have that. Burnout Paradise Remastered is a solid bet too. It has all the DLC that came out for that, and it looks fantastic on the Switch, running at 60 FPS. It's crazy and chaotic, but that's Burnout in a nutshell. Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville Complete Edition is a third-person shooter where players control the plants or zombies in all-out crazy warfare, and is back on sale at its all-time low price of $5.99. It's actually been almost a year since it's been that low in price. It has a ton of content for single player and multiplayer, and as you'd probably guess, it also includes all the DLC ever released for it. Nintendo has some of their first-party games on sale as well for the holiday. The 2 Mario games, Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, is on sale for $39.99, as is Super Mario Odyssey. These are fantastic platformers, as I'm sure you've already heard by now. Odyssey goes on sale quite a bit, but the sale for 3D World is much rarer on the eShop, so keep that in mind. Kirby in the Forgotten Land is on sale for the first time ever on the eShop for $41.99. This is a fantastic platformer too, Kirby's first 3D platformer, and it just might be my favorite Kirby game on the Switch. Animal Crossing New Horizons finally returns with a sale price on the eShop for $41.99. The expansion DLC, Happy Home Paradise, is on sale for $17.49 once again. It's great, and I consider this to be a must-have if you have New Horizons. But if you have the expanded NSO service, then you already get this as part of your subscription. While the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game is not on sale on the eShop currently, the Booster Pass for it is on sale. This adds 48 tracks or so, basically a ton of tracks, and it's on sale for the first time ever. That's $17.49. I consider this one to be a must-get as well, if you have the game, but like Happy Home Paradise, this is included with the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack service, so keep that in mind if you have that already. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD is on sale for $41.99. This is a HD-fied version, or a bit of a remaster, of the Wii game, and introduces some changes, namely controller changes, to support a traditional controller. Pretty much, you don't need to use motion controls if you don't want to. It also includes some other quality of life improvements. WarioWare Move It is the second WarioWare game made for the Switch, and it gets its first sale ever on the eShop of 30% off, knocking it down to $34.99. Unlike the first game, this one does require motion controls. Still, it's a fun game, as most WarioWare games are. Finally, Nintendo Switch Sports is on sale again for $27.99. Again, just like WarioWare, it is a motion controls heavy game. The game list includes 8 games, like bowling and golf and basketball, which the last 2 were added via free updates to the game. And there you go, that's the rundown of the highlights in the big holiday eShop sale. I'm pretty tired, I'm losing my voice, that was a lot of games. Hopefully, this video helps you out. Let me know down below in the comments if it does, as well as let me know if you plan on picking up any games from the sale too. But for now, I'm gonna go rest. Enjoy the rest of your holiday. Thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll catch you very soon on the next video. Happy holidays!